Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
I'm John. This is David. It's the John
I'm
and
Dave.
David Show. For those,
That's John.
other way.
Oh, that's John.
There you go. I'm going to give an introduction for the man that actually needs no introduction. David has been an immigration attorney for over 25 years, which in the immigration attorney world is a good thing because the number of cases that David has experienced and the number of people he's helped, the number of scenarios that he's seen, make him the attorney and the person that he is today. And so,
Can I get an award? Nobody ever gave me an award.
we'll work on that.
I see these emails where they say they can put you and you can be an honorary, after 6 months, you pay money and then they put you on some list that you're like an outstanding blah, 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 and you've only been doing it for 6 months. Like it's all like advertising.
Yeah.
I never advertise. Well, except for this. Is this advertising?
I don't think so. We're just having a little chat. So
we're
reporting.
We're reporting.
So we're going to talk a little bit today about AI, about robotics. Before we do that, this is EB-3.work. We're going to talk a little bit about PERM and the PERM process. I'll go really quick. Prevailing wages are taking about 6 to 7 months right now. PERMs are taking about 10 months right now. With I-140, thankfully, we have premium processing. So that's kind of a quick processing time update. Any immigration news recently, David, that we should announce that you're...
Well, for the multimillionaires out there, they're making some adjustments to the EB-5 program. But we don't see too much of that.
Yeah. I don't. That's outside my narrow scope of EB-3. But let's we work with a lot of entry-level employers with entry-level workers. A lot of restaurant owners with entry-level positions, crew members, dishwashers, servers, and there's a lot of talk about AI, about how AI is going to take over, eliminate jobs. A lot of talk about robots and replacing workers. What are your general thoughts about that?
Yeah, I just went to an AI conference yesterday here in Miami. Actually, I'm in Miami Beach, but don't drive a car in Miami. I mean, I ride the bike everywhere. It took an hour to go 7 miles. So, and rush hour here is between 3 and 6. So I don't know if AI can help that. It certainly seems to be getting worse. But anyway, bicycle's great. And, the robot can't ride the bicycle for me. And I don't want the robot to ride the bicycle for me. I want to ride the bicycle. And so the report that I saw was pretty amazing that productivity has shot up over the past 100 years in an unbelievable way. The chart is just straight up as far as productivity and what's available to the average person as far as toys, clothes, food. All those prices have gone down. Medicine has gone up. Law has, in some cases, gone up. Some things are automated, but the key takeaway was that the AI is really going to hit repetitive administrative jobs and some intellectual jobs. It could reduce the need for a certain number of lawyers as it makes the much more productive. But when it comes to the last industrial revolution, it was the farmers. Like 80% or 60% of all workers were farmers. Now it's like 5% because these big tractors moved in and mechanization. Well, that's not happening with the food industry. Food industry needs human beings. Food industry needs people to manage. The robots just cannot handle. The robots can help a little, maybe in doing tasks. They need humans to guide everything. Maybe they'll be able eventually to reduce the number of employees. Maybe they can do with 5 what they used to do with 9, but they still need those 5. And Americans don't want to work in the fast food industry and the restaurant industry. That's clear. It's more than clear. It's 1,000% true that if you go to a restaurant, look who's working in the kitchen. Look who's, they can't even find, they're so desperate they can't even find legal workers. Every restaurant in Manhattan, it's amazing. These Mexican guys who crossed over, they don't come here to hurt us. They come here to make money and, you know, send food to their parents and their family members. They know how to cook Japanese food, Thai food, Italian food, French food, you know, and they work their heads off. And so, but they're getting tight at the same time. The government's tightening up and saying, hey, if you're a restaurant, we want you to hire legal workers. Well, where are the legal workers? There are only
absolutely.
the EB-3, and that's a limited number each year, and they need people. And personally, when I pull up to a fast food place, I love those commercials where they say with a smile, hi, welcome to Dairy Queen. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. And, you know, there's a certain, people want to have human contact. I want some nice person cooking my food. I don't want some robot cooking my food.
Absolutely. You know, I'll add a couple points. There's a big demographic shift that we've seen coming. You know, the baby boomers. Do we still use that term, baby boomers? I guess we do. You
I'm a
know,
little triggered.
sorry, no offense. But you know that big part of the population is retiring, and so basically there are more workers leaving the workforce than there are entering the workforce, and so you know those headwinds are going to really be around for a while. And historically, when countries have a situation like that where the population is aging, immigration is the mechanism that's used for people to take those entry level positions. And so I agree with you. I think that, and we're not alone. You know, the calls for more legal immigration. And we're talking specifically about legal immigration.
Right, because illegal immigration is like, I mean, if you want to go into business, the illegal immigration, from what I can tell, is like 100 times larger than the legal in terms of those people they pay off to bring them across the border. It's trillions, maybe trillions of dollars. Whereas, you know, there's only so many lawyers and so many. How many EB-3 workers are allowed in the country each year, John?
10,000.
10,000. What are we? We're like, what are we like? We're like a little Switzerland here, or like a little island in the middle of the Pacific. We're like the United States of America. The
You know
biggest,
what's crazy
greatest,
is that
supposedly, economy in the world. 10,000. Come
when you
on.
compare illegal to legal, you know, people are paying the coyotes or whatever you call them, you know, $25,000 to get them to the U.S. illegally.
Illegally, yeah.
You know, you could go through the legal process for, you know, a fraction of that.
And those coyotes didn't even have to go to law school. Jeez.
But you know, getting back to the need for humans and the need for people and robot, you know, there's a really interesting Chipotle just
Yummy.
announced I love Chipotle too. They just announced a bowl making machine, and so but it you know it's so it makes the worker more efficient. And if you Google it, you'll see the YouTube video. Basically, while the worker is making a burrito, you know, which requires manual dexterity, the underneath the bowl is being filled by kind of a robot. You know, you get your rice, the beans, the
Can I?
meat.
You know how you could say, "Can I have a little more of that, a little less of that"? Give me a
Well,
little.
there's
You
there's
can't
that.
talk to the robot.
Can't talk to the robot. So, yeah, you know, I mean, you're not going to stop progress, and eventually,
So the line
they'll.
is going to go. The line is going to go faster.
The line's going to go faster. Yeah, yeah. But you still, but there's been pushback also. People, some QSR restaurants have tried to go full automation.
Sorry, what's
and
QSR? Can you tell us what that is, John?
quick service restaurant. It's the term for fast food. There are so a full service restaurant is like TGI Fridays, where you have a server and you sit down at a table. Quick service is where you go to the counter and order and get the food quickly. That's the technical lingo. But yeah, so QSRs have tried to kind of go full automation because that's one way to deal with the labor shortage. They've received really bad feedback on TikTok and other social channels because there's no customer service. If people need help, like, where are the straws? Can I get more ketchup? Little things that they
Right.
you need people. So
Right. Or let's say, this guy and there's a server and he wants her phone number.
that's a
Can't
perfect
ask the
example.
robot for a phone number.
Can't ask the robot for the phone number. I love it. I love it. So
You want to meet people. Part of the reason people go out is to have contact. We're all insulated in this robotic world with the ear pods on all over Miami. People are we're walking around this property, and people, like, every day someone almost walks into me because they're like looking at their phone. They got their ear pods. When people go to a restaurant, I don't think they go like this into the restaurant. They're thinking about food. Yummy. Hi, what do you have to eat? What's the special today? And they want someone to smile and tell them what the special is and have a little interaction.
absolutely. You when you go out, you're treating yourself. You
Even
want to
Chipotle, I make friends with the people and I call them bro or, whatever. There's like a little interaction, human little small talk. It's fun.
it's fun. There's something no, that's I
You
really
can't have
can't.
small talk with a vending machine.
Nope, can't do it.
I mean, unless you're a little cuckoo, maybe you talk to the vending machine, but generally speaking.
So, well, David, your time is precious. It's Friday. We want to get the weekend started. I want to thank everybody. We try to keep these Friday videos light and talk about
Go Heat.
current topics. Go Heat. By the
Basketball
way,
season.
yeah, the Knicks are looking good. It could be a good season. I know that the Heat are a strong team. So,
Speaking of which, you and I still haven't been able to play basketball. I want to play you in a game of, what's it called? Horse?
yeah. All right. We'll make that happen. Thank you, everybody. Any comments or questions? Leave them below.
Please, no robots. We only want real people, no bots.
That's right, no bots, just real people. David, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, John, sir.
For watching, and we'll see you next time. Take
Bye.
care.